Cause if I was playing with me a nigga and he didn't get drafted, it'd be a motherfucking problem right now. So I wanna say I apologize to all the ladies who were holding them niggas down through all them years in college and they didn't get motherfucking drafted. Some of us was going long as high school and then took that bitch to college. No, bitch. Go get all your Jordans back. Go get all your motherfucking shit back. Some of y'all probably even bought them niggas motherfucking jewelry. Bitch, go get your shit back right motherfucking now.
Okay, so somebody said that she was joking or just being fake, facetious, whatever. That she seemed pretty serious, but let's just say she was joking. This is typically still a conversation starter. So let's go and see what people have to say. I didn't read the comments yet, so I'm going to do it on the fly. So he quoted this and said, I really can't believe she said this. There's so much I want to say in response to this video, but I will just say this is an example of why our men have lack of respect for our females today. I'm disgusted. Um, okay, now before we get to the comment section, let's say this is a joke again. Is it okay to jokingly put this message out there? Because would it be okay for a dude to say, damn, I feel bad for a dude that went with a chick forever and she just got fat, or she stopped cooking, or she did anything that traditionally women would do, or whatever the fuck, right? Would it be okay to make that joke without the internet blowing his fucking head off? I personally don't think so. Moving past that, this chick, whoever this person is, says, y'all want women to cook, clean, and have your children. The moment we ask you to provide an environment that we can do these things in, y'all start screaming and call women trash. It's played out. A woman has every right to leave a man if he can't provide the life she wants. Yeah, you do. The last thing was absolutely right. This is not speaking to that, right? Because first of all, this whole provide thing, you don't need $1 million to provide a year. You don't. But to move past that, this was not about what you can do or what you want or any of that. This is you being entitled to a football player because you dated somebody who you thought, even if he thought you would be a football player, a millionaire. You're not entitled to that. What did you do that entitled you to someone being that type of provider? You simply being there? You simply being in existence? If it's been studied that if a chick is obese and she gets surgery and loses weight, she will leave. Most of the time that she does that makes that transformation, she leaves. Is he not entitled to keep her? Which is even more of a commitment than a few years in college. It's 2020, ain't no nigga asking women to cook, clean anymore. You can take that type of think back to 20th century. Some men still want that. Actually, a lot of men still want that. They still desire it. You got your dudes who clamp on to anything to sound accepted or whatever and say, I do want to do all the cooking for my woman. It's like, that's where that comes from. The fact that y'all really don't believe women of other races do this is so funny. Is that relevant? That's what his response was to himself, which is he said he didn't make it racial. He doesn't know why they made it racial. When he said our women, that's probably where they got it from. But even if he did, would it matter? Would it really fucking matter? Nobody's entitled to a specific thing in this regard. You're not. So that's not even the point. She must be talking to the white women because some men date other cultures because of this type. She's proving that a man can't build with her. Ask Emmanuel Ibu Albert Hainsworth, Barry Bonds, Scottie Pippen, and countless other black male athletes how marrying outside their race ended for them. They built some of them were built by black women prior, and guess what? The white women came and reaped the benefits. Okay, why? Why did that happen? Let's take your word for it. Why did it happen? But what was the point of him leaving someone who I'm sure you're going to say was like the best thing ever for you? Why did he leave? Why did they all leave? Why? Just because the white skin, right? All right. I hate how y'all use one woman to be your reason for not liking black women. One. How old are you? Where have you been? How old are you? Because I'm sure there were. How long has this been a story? You're on the internet where people talk about this shit all the time, all the fucking time. I'm sure the relationship narrative is really getting annoying. So you've had to see this more than once. And think about it. You're saying I like how y'all use one woman. You're acknowledging that this has happened in the past quite a few times. So how's it one? Left my ass off this whole thread. Gift turned racial. My comments were not meant for only black women. Bro, you won't win. Some females, blah, blah, blah. Quote, this is an example of why our men have lack of respect for females today, unquote. Ew, that's a terrible thing to say about your own race. This issue starts with you, sir. Why does it start with him? I thought it started with the video he captioned. The fact that he described us as females and men and them as men, like the respect wasn't there to begin with. Oh, what? Stop using this by females we automatically mean derogatory things. Stop. I hate how y'all take any word and just flip. That's just disrespectful word. Females is not a disrespectful word. It's literally a thing. Male, females, literally a thing. I mean, y'all still shocked Jahiva said this? Have you heard one of her verses? Who listens to city girls, really, besides 15-year-old girls? Who listen to them? And she ain't lie. Need I point attention to all black girlfriends, baby mamas that got forgotten when niggas make the pro leagues and get replaced with something brighter? You know, I don't know the example she speak of, so I won't deny it. All right. Okay. Okay, let's, make up in the scenario, I guess. Let's say, okay, Adrian Peterson apparently had like 7 baby mamas when he got drafted, I think. I'm not sure who he's married to now or what woman he's with now, but let's say he went and got him a white woman after he got drafted. Well, wouldn't he only have access to black women while he was still in the hood? What white or whatever women you're pointing to did he have access to while he was there? So literally you just being in existence does not then equate you to or entitle you to being his wife after that. Remember, you're free to make your decisions. All of you, everybody. When I covered a divorce court case where the chick came up on some dude who had some money that was willing to take her up, all of you are on board with it. All of you. Every chick I asked was like, well, what the fuck she supposed to do? She got to come up. What the fuck are they supposed to do? They got to come up. First of all, black women have justifiable complaints about black men too. We fucking know that. We know that. God. Did he say you didn't? Secondly, she let everybody know what type of woman she was in her music. Nobody listens to her music besides women who are like 19 and under. Black men and black women should disregard it if it don't apply to you. Okay, well, the complaints you got about you, why did you comment this then? Why? Why did you comment? There are good black men and good black women out there. Ignore the bad ones. But yet you replied. I wish there were more girls who thought like JT in the black community. Majority of girls would stay with the boys, and that's a problem. Dump them. Okay, you're not giving exactly a reason why. You're a dumbass bitch. Okay. Men, females. Male, women. Where's the difference? Y'all want to find any reason to justify your hate for black women. This ain't it, but carry on. There's plenty of kings who still love us. And one woman doesn't equate a whole race. You know the same race your mother is. You know, you kind of would get away. What problems do you have, lady? Really? What problems do you have with that bright face and hoop fucking earrings? What problems do you have? You really out here playing that card? Really? And she state, really? You're having problems. Or are you the typical, I pick niggas for surely sexual pleasurable reasons, and that's why, really? You got face and shape, and you're acting like you get hated on? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Real men know city girls type from real women. Some men be chasing city girl type women and get city type results. Watching this video does not change my mind about black women. She is just a segment of black women that I avoid. My dealings with black women been good for me. She's a city girl. Whose opinion is she supposed to represent? Also, these types of women are pretty outspoken about what they want and are looking for. So if you got by a city girl or end up with a girl like this, you probably asked for it, meaning it wasn't a secret. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll buy that. I'll co-sign on that. But can you co-sign on, yo, you got with them thug ass niggas, so they beat your ass, you knew it was coming. Don't be acting like you got what you got. It was right there in the beginning. Can you co-sign on that? Or do you still want people to come pick you up and fight him off you, only for you to go back? Do we have the same energy the whole way around? The whole way around? I doubt it. So from what I see, women don't have a problem with what she said, but more of a problem with dudes saying female. No matter what, y'all can justify or deviate from the situation at hand to keep from acknowledging any wrong coming from other women. Most of those guys probably have white or Asian, Latina girlfriends anyway, so, you know. All I can say is watch out for women that don't really love you. Just get money and don't get married. Always keep yourself on the market. Stay healthy and free. You know, I was listening to Bernard Riley's stream earlier, and this chick named Faith came on there. Oh, I really would like to do a one-on-one. I'm going to reach out and see if she wants to. But she said that older men, she never specified the age, but she said older men are only telling younger men to not get married so they can go in and swoop up the younger women. And I actually listened to like a 30-second clip of one of her videos like 2 weeks ago. And she said like the same thing. Apparently some younger chick in her live said that older men are trying to get with younger women, but they are invisible to us. And she's talking about exactly blah blah blah. Here's the thing with that, right? Men, those two things put together, here's the problem. Older men, let's say you're about 40, 45, 50, you typically, if you are taking care of yourself in most aspects of life, you don't have to convince the younger guys not to date and marry the younger women. Because again, as we've always said, once you can build yourself, build a resume, build a portfolio, and keep yourself in decent shape, and you are already a good-looking guy up front, which is really just a plus, you're going to have a few picks of the younger women by default, because they're going to see. And this is where she said they only gonna want y'all for y'all money. And what the fuck do older women want you for? Seriously, if you're going to hang yourself out there to dry and take the flip of the coin and get married, what's the difference? Older women are less likely to leave. Yet only the ones that are less likely to leave are the ones that are unattractive. So unless you're going to get an unattractive older woman and an older unattractive younger woman, that there is no difference with that. So had a sidetrack for a little bit, just that brought that to my head. Moving on. Black women. They hate us for no reason. Also, black women. I'm lost. I'm fucking lost. Just remember, the people who were not there when you were down don't acknowledge them when you are up. We are doomed if we are using her rant as any type of evidence. Rural women are ranting. They are building and nurturing. They are fostering an environment for growth. The women in this video is a taker. That's it. But here's the problem with that. See, I did a video about, it's like a few videos back, like 2 or 3 back, about the chick that was on, and apparently chick is a bad word too. If you don't call women beautiful women, it's just automatically a bad word, because somebody checked me on that comment section. Anyway, so the chick that was on Married at First Sight, one of the dark skinned ones, she made it very clear that she wanted somebody who made as much money as her or more, because she wanted to buy certain things with her money. So she needs you to be able to be on the same pace with her. That to me is really damn near exactly the same mentality. The only difference is that woman got money. That's the only difference to me. Because if she's telling you you can't come across her paths if you don't make what she make, then by definition, if she didn't make what she make, but yet she was with you thinking, or you while you were making a bunch of money and then you no longer did, or you failed to end up doing so, to me, she's going to leave too. So you can't just wrap this up as only a city girls type of point of view. You can't. Not in my opinion. To me, that's the same mentality, just from 2 different, mountaintops. It's sad most females who have power and can lead by example are ratchet and have the younger generation wanting to be just like them. So it's sad beauty doesn't equal brains. So you're going to get mad at the comments he made, but not what JT just said. I understand he could have said in a better way, but how? What did he need to say? What do you need to say different? If you tell a generation of men, and if they come to a conclusion that they are no more than an ATM, then they know that they can lose it at any second. That same respect, that same passion is not there, because they know they can be used and tossed aside. They know the respect that they thought was there for them is not there. So yes, you're going to lose some respect. What do you have to say that was different? Gentlemen, simple solution: treat these bras how they act. I agree. I married for love. I could have married for money, but I would probably be divorced and sad instead happy. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see what chaos looks like. Not going through all of that. LOL. If she's dating for pedigree and telling other women to do so, she's right. He fumbled the bag, so he's on to the next. She's on to the next. As a woman, you better be smart enough to date, marry a man with money so that he can provide for the tribe he decides to build with you. Okay, but what about, I thought women got the bag now. Ain't that what Derek Jackson told y'all? They got the bag, fella. Like, what? Don't y'all got the bag? Y'all bragged about this shit for how long? Now all of a sudden he needs to have the bag? I thought you had the bag. Y'all logic is all over the place. Y'all ideas are all over the place. What do y'all want? What do you want? I thought the days of matriarchal dependence of servants was going in favor of both being equal playing fields. Guess not. Of course it's not. Of course it's not equal. That's not the real idea. The real idea is to have no responsibility. Because what this does is it gives women the opportunity to be providers, but not expected to actually be providers. You can just simply have your bag and do whatever the fuck you want with your bag. And no, ladies, that doesn't mean all of you do it. Just because I said it gives you the power to do so does not mean that literally is you. That's not what that means. Although I'm pretty sure you all operate in that manner. And I say all, I mean like 98%. I'm quite sure only 2% of women are okay with their men being stay-at-home dads while they're out working. Because if you want to get money, which is ladies, that's being a provider. Don't know if you understand that or not, but that is being a provider. So when you want to be a provider, but yet you don't want to be the provider, you want the same power as the provider without the same responsibility as said provider. You're escaping responsibility. That's what you're doing. That's what you are doing. Don't care how you take that. That's what that is. You cannot prove that wrong. You can't. All right, this last big one right here, I'm gonna say it and get off. A lot of black men that feel like they gonna make it big or whatever, y'all say don't even date black women, so she couldn't have been talking to us. Her statement is clownery. I must confess to a base, a whole race of women on female that doesn't even respect herself. Yikes. What? Oh, I'm slightly confused by what that last half of that was. That's her now. She's huge. But okay, let's take the first. We say don't date black women. Yeah, we got it. There is men out here that says that. All right, I occasionally see them on the panel. You know what I mean? Or do I see them all the time on the panel? Anyway, it's a whole movement and all that. Passport bros, save yourself, all that. So absolutely, that is a thing. But ladies, when y'all bring this up, black women, when y'all bring this up, I have to ask the same question that y'all refuse to answer, which is, well, y'all answer, but just y'all take the cheap way, which is why. Why do those dudes, when they get bread, choose to go the other way? Why? And if you're just going to use the cheap ones because they hate themselves, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Because if I hate myself, just because you're black doesn't mean that you remind me of me. That shit is stupid. That is a dumb idea. That I just hate anything. Why? Then why don't they retire and take their money and move to white countries? I don't get it. Well, it doesn't make any sense to just simply say you hate yourself. But anyway, that's it. Be right, not positive. Hold on, what is men always do this? Men always do that. Why is it that women love attacking dudes on Twitter? All right, yeah, never mind. Be right, not positive. I'm out.